Hello. So you bought some feathers from me and they're starting to separate. So you can see this guy has some separation in them. The good thing about feathers is that they have little teeth on them, and so they can go back together. So somebody taught me this and I'm so grateful that they did. So if you have feather earrings or a hair clip or whatever from me and it's starting to separate, you can do this and it'll work. So take the feather, overlap the two pieces that are not currently joined together, and then just press your finger along the seam and it'll go back together. You see that? You can't even see where it was now. So let's do it the rest of the way up. And I'm not using any glue or anything. I'm just putting them back together and then zipping it, like pressing it closed like a Ziploc bag. Back together. Let's try this piece up here so you can see. I'm not using any adhesives at all. It's the way the feather is made. All feathers are like this. That's how birds, when they're preening themselves, if you ever watch them, they go along the lengths of the feathers and they're zipping them back together. They're putting their oils on them and they're zipping them back together. So let's see if I can do this. And sometimes it doesn't work. I mean, if the feather's old, and all of the feathers that I use are naturally shed, so they are older feathers. And sometimes it doesn't work. But if you are gentle and careful, and go right along the seam of the feather, it should work. This one's not working, maybe because it's too old or maybe because I'm trying too hard. Let's try this side right here. You can see the blue of my shirt through it. Oh, that attached without me even having to zip, without me even having to press. But yeah, so if you have feather jewelry, do not fret. It should go back together if you are trying to zip it. Let's see, here's another one, a different kind of feather. That one was turkey, this is duck. Again, these are naturally shed, so may work, may not work, but put the pieces back together. Right at the lip, see that? It's back together. Let's see, can I focus on that? But yeah, don't brush them. And if you have to use soap and water, use soap and water, but they totally will go back together for a very long time, especially if you're taking them off and securing them in a place where they're safe and they're not, you know, abraded or whatever. Your feathers should last you a very long time. I hope this helps.